there shame to thrifting your Christmas gifts? No. End of video. Only kidding. In short, no. There is absolutely no shame in thrifting your Christmas gifts. In fact, pre-loved items can add a real thoughtful touch and make gift giving a lot more personal. In fact, I encourage everybody to shop secondhand at least a little bit for their Christmas gift giving this year.
Ho, ho, ho!
The presents will be unique, not mass manufactured. You'll save money and you'll be helping to reduce the waste that often comes with the festive season. However, there will be no doubt people out there who just don't get it. Oh, it's secondhand? Thanks. No, I really like it. No, honestly, it's great. I just think it's great. Why that would come up in conversation, I really have no idea. But I guess some people are curious about where their gifts are from. Hopefully because they love them and not because they secretly want to return them. Just thought I'd plant that seed of anxiety for you. So let's foolproof this pre-loved gift giving so that no matter where you source your gift, it will look just as perfect as something you bought brand new. For those that don't do the charity shop crawl, you honestly haven't lived, but there are plenty of other options to thrift online. Vinted, eBay, and Facebook Marketplace, if you're content with being left on red for all eternity, are some great examples. And eBay is particularly great if you're looking for true vintage. It's a really good place to search for the obscure. Thrifting in person is my preferred choice because it's all in the hunt, and charity shops are the golden ticket to finding bespoke gifts. And I guess a kind of positive and negative about charity shop shopping or thrifting is that you never know what you might find. But if you've got a friend like I have who absolutely loves his amberglass, then charity shops are the perfect place to start. Maybe you've got a friend who loves hosting dinner parties. Well, you can then buy her a personality-filled, quirky table small that's sure to get a conversation started. Maybe you're friends with a music lover who just needs more vinyls to add to his collection, or a book lover that wants to fill their house with the smell of old books. I'm telling you, charity shops and thrifting are perfect for you. So what I'm saying is, if you shop secondhand, make sure you take the time to truly understand your recipient's interests. A co-worker, for example, might not get excited about an 80-year-old musty teapot, whereas a friend might die over such a one-of-a-kind vintage find. Basically, just because something is cool or rare doesn't make it a universally good gift. So here's the foolproof plan. For the non-thrifters in your life, the preferred tactic is to buy items that are described as like new or new with tags. Because that way the items are basically new and probably never worn or never used, but you're paying half the price. And the non-thrifters of your life will hopefully not know the difference. Hampers are a really solid choice because you can interdisperse secondhand items with new items that still aren't too expensive, like soaps, themed teas, chocolates or cheeses. Picture frames are also a really safe choice because actually when it comes to frames, the older the better because it gives the frame much more character. Classic homeware is also a really safe bet, and these items are often readily available in your local thrift shop or charity shop. A pair of vintage wine glasses, martini glasses or cocktail glasses paired with your recipient's favourite drink is ideal. Then you've got things like serving trays, pretty planters or ready-to-hang baskets. And even candle holders can be given a new lease of life simply by making your own candle wax at home. And I'm telling you, all of what I've just mentioned are knocking about in your local charity shops. Trust me. Like for the entirety of December, I spend my life in the bric-a-brac section. Okay, clothing. Now, clothing is much trickier because of sizing mainly, and also it's hard to nail someone's personal style, but it can be done. But there are a few tips that you should remember. Look for tags. This will not only help you gauge the original retail value, but also help you work out if this piece of clothing is vintage. And if you don't recognise the name on the tag, then just Google it. If it's made in your country, then that's a good indication that it might be vintage because most fast fashion companies have their factories overseas. If there is no garment care tag, then the piece of clothing was likely made before the early 1970s, or someone's removed it. And if you can't tell, Just keep looking for clues. Honestly, secondhand shopping can be an absolute goldmine for fashion lovers. I once found a vintage Moschino military jacket at a jumble sale for £1. Like, who knows how much that jacket is worth today? I don't even know. I should get that valued. And if you are still worried about buying your clothes secondhand or how your recipient may react, then why not try heading to the charity shops and thrift stores in more affluent areas? You see where I'm going with this. Basically, the well-off, the upper class, they donate too. And I found that when I go to charity shops in quite well-off areas, the haul that I can get is very, very nice. Seriously, these people will just be donating Chanel bags and Louis Vuitton shoes. Now, assuming you've found and bought your secondhand clothing and you're preparing to get it ready to give as a gift, here are some important must not forget tips. Check the garment for stains and tears on the inside and the outside of the clothing. Check the neckline for stretching. Check the intimate section for pretty overwear. Clean them gently at home without damaging the tags. Now, charity shops do a great job with cleanliness and steaming, but it's still better to be vigilant. If you find a piece of clothing has a bad odour, you can soak the item in water and vinegar mixed together with the tag protected before hand washing, and that should kill any foul smell. After that, hang them out to dry, iron them, and you're ready to roll. Seriously, there is no shame to thrifting your Christmas gifts, and in fact, adopting a more sustainable mentality or finding quirky pieces filled with personality is actually very on trend. Even if I was rich, I can't imagine just senseless spending. Like, if I can curate a beautiful, thoughtful, personal gift, but for less money, I can't imagine a world where I'd choose the other option. Your earnings are valuable and they should be reserved for a rainy day or literal bare necessities. But gift giving makes people feel good. It makes me feel good and I don't want to miss out just because money's a bit tight. So this is the perfect option. And if anybody ever challenged you about buying their gifts secondhand when you put so much thought and time into it, then perhaps they didn't deserve a gift to start with. Comment below your favourite secondhand gift that you've either given or received.